I stood in the driveway of our historic Victorian home in Fort Collins, Colorado, watching the airport shuttle disappear with Dad and Susan. At 38, I'd perfected the role of family anchor. It started when Mom died suddenly at my 16, leaving me to raise Brooke while Dad drowned in grief. Years of double shifts, loans for his hidden debts from bad investments, buying this house with my savings and her inheritance so they could live comfortably in the guest house. I funded their 3-week European dream trip, ignoring how thin my finances stretched. "Your coffee's ready," I'd said earlier, voice steady despite exhaustion. Susan hugged me. "We'd be lost without you, Lauren." Dad patted my shoulder. "That's our girl." Those words always twisted something inside me, pride mixed with the weight of being indispensable. Was this love, or just the chain I'd forged myself? 3 days later, alone in their guest house, I cleaned as usual. My phone buzzed, Dad's accidental call from Europe. I froze as his voice came through. "Lauren's always been a burden, Susan. Ever since her mom passed, she's clung too tight." Susan laughed softly. "Hovering, trying so hard. Exhausting. But hey, free guest house and this vacation on her dime? She's desperate for our approval." Dad chuckled. "Remember the debts I hid? She covered them without question. Thinks I've quit, but this trip is my fresh start with her money." Their words sliced deep, cataloging years of my sacrifices as jokes. 22 minutes of truth that shattered my world. I sank onto the bed, heart splintering. How could the father I loved see me as a meal ticket? Was every late-night worry, every dollar I gave, just fuel for their laughter? Tears burned hot, rage rising like a storm, but beneath it bloomed a cold, crystal resolve. No more. I called my realtor first. "Sell the house fast, cash buyer." My lawyer confirmed it in black and white. Mom's will left the property solely to me. Dad and Susan had zero legal claim, despite the years they'd assumed otherwise. "You're the sole owner, Lauren. Sell without permission." The sale closed in 10 days, $720,000 wired into secure accounts I controlled alone. I left for a quiet coastal town in Oregon, leasing a cabin, opening Horizon Books, with secondhand volumes and endless Pacific views. Each morning, pouring coffee for locals, the ache returned. Did I abandon them? But they abandoned my heart first. Brooke found me after 3 months. "How could you vanish, Lauren?" Her eyes mirrored my old pain. In the cabin, words poured out. My hurt, her view of Dad's failures, and my quiet martyrdom. "You became Mom too soon," she whispered. He resented his own weakness every day. Inside, the storm raged again. Love versus the right to breathe. Could I forgive without forgetting? Dad's letter arrived weeks later, raw with regret. "I failed you the day your mother died. I let a 16-year-old carry my world. I'm in real therapy now. No excuses, just truth." We met at the Harbor Cafe. His face, lined with shame, held no demands. "I see you now, Lauren, not as my savior, but as my daughter who deserved better." Through tears I spoke my truth. Years of invisible labor, the phone calls wound that still throbbed. No full return to the old life, but understanding bloomed like dawn over the waves. I offered to cover his counseling with clear boundaries. No shared home, no blank checks. Driving home that evening, waves crashing below, the last weight lifted. Family is an endless sacrifice. It's mutual respect earned daily. I lost the illusion but gained myself, free to love without breaking. A quiet lesson whispered in the salt air. Healing begins when you choose your own horizon.